that we managed to create a car that was successful on race day and got around the track with no penalties.
Was that it was very productive, as you got to do a lot of practical work and use tools that you might have not used before. And it was an introduction into how our lives would be like in the future as engineers. And as a group, we were eventually able to combat our setbacks and build a car that originally we thought we weren't going to be able to build.
The group really began to work well towards the end of the project, as we all learnt each other's strengths and played to them.
One of the biggest difficulties was time management on the design review tasks.
Time management. Our group ended up having to spend some of our winter break working on the project.
Some of the ideas that we came up with weren't thought through for when we implemented them into the real world. Like, we didn't consider things like bolt spacings, interfering when it came to continuously adding to our design, so that ended up pulling us back quite a bit.
To plan early, get all the design review 1 and design review 2 stuff done in time so that you've got a lot of time to build, so you don't specifically have to work through the holiday because the stress can sort of pile on.
So the advice that I would give to future students would be to enjoy the process of building a car, because you're working on a project that you might not have worked on before, and it's a really good experience to work in a team and build relations with like your fellow engineers. And I think the biggest advice would be is to take responsibility of being part of a group, because if you want to do well, everyone has to work in the group together, and just voice your opinion on any ideas that you have.
Stick with the project. There will be times where you feel as though it's really challenging to continue, but just persevere and you'll see how your group ends up working together.